Hello. We will be starting in a few minutes, just making sure that we have enough people in the room. And I'll be sharing my screen in a bit. Thank you. Good morning. I have allowed the microphone for attendees, so you're more than welcome um, to participate. Good morning. Can you all hear me well? If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up if you are able to hear me. Thank you so much. I will be sharing my screen in a bit. I have allowed the microphone for the attendees because I want to make it very informal, and you're more than welcome to just ask me questions whenever. Let's see. All right, I'm going to share the screen. Okay. So this should be, you should be able to see right now the PowerPoint. It's just 4 slides because I'm going to be stopping the sharing and then switch to sharing my own SchooLinks account and Common App. All right. So welcome to our first parent coffee. Again, if you have this difficulty hearing me, please let me know. You can quickly jump in. Your microphone is available, so you can just unmute yourself or just simply put it on the chat. All right, so my name is Tiziana Marchante. I'm the College and Career Center Assistant over here at Rockridge High School. And I'm happy to be doing these. We're going to do quarterly parent coffees because I want to make sure that I'm hitting all the themes and important aspect of the college process. My name, again, is Mrs. Marchante. You probably receive my newsletters every Friday at 7 p.m. exactly. So I'm the one putting those things together. And they go on every single week. And you're more than welcome to make an appointment with me as well. I have the link on the newsletter as well. So my background is higher education, 20 plus years of experience. I actually arrived in the US as an international student from France, so you might, find out my accent a bit. I'm a former admissions rep from Florida Gulf Coast University, it's located in Fort Myers, Florida. I'm also an assistant director. I used to be an assistant director of financial aid for Florida Southwestern State College, also in Fort Myers. So that's admissions and financial aid field. And then I moved on to Northern Virginia, where I joined the National Association for College Admissions Counseling, and this is what we call the HQ over higher ed. So working a lot on policies and things like that. And I'm currently, aside from my main job at Rockridge, is, I'm passionate about making sure that the veterans have an option to after they separate from the military. So I'm also a first-year college associate professor at University of Maryland Global Campus. So it's an online and it's completely geared to military population. So this is my little spiel for my background. So if you have the possibility, if you're on your phone watching this, great. But if you have the possibility of actually logging in into SchooLinks, we'll be doing a quick, we'd like to make sure that you have access to it and you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, if you can't, this will be recorded. It's recorded and I will be posting this on the newsletter for next Friday. So how do you access SchooLinks? For parents, you literally go on Parent View. You should have access to that already since your student is in an LCPS school. You go into your Parent View, whether it's on the computer or on your phone. I do suggest to go on the computer just because you have a wider experience, user-friendly experience, and it's easy to see links. And once you log in into Parent View, you select I am a parent. Once you are on the parent view, this is where you have access to everything that your children are doing. So you have access to Schoology, you have a Schoology support, but you also have SchooLinks login for parents and guardians. This is how you access everything. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing, and this is where I'm going to go into my demonstration as a student. The parent side is very similar to the student, just some things you don't have access to. So I'm gonna stop sharing right now. And if you didn't hear, you can unmute your microphone and you can ask me questions as we go on. Again, parent coffee should be very informal. If we were in person, we will be just chatting and showing things. All right, going to share. Bear with me. It's a bit slow. All right. Think you should be able to see all this. If you don't see it, please let me know. Okay, so this is what your student sees on their Schoology, okay? The difference for parents is that instead of being green, it's reddish purple. And on the left-hand side, you only have 3 buttons as parents. It will be the home, the colleges, and the finances. That's all you see, okay? I wish they would have had some, some ways for you to see activities, which were any type of personality test that students can do and find out their career and things like that. But unfortunately, we don't. So as parents, you only have 3 buttons: home, colleges for college search, and finances for anything related to scholarship search. So I will be going on every single one of them quickly because we only have 30 minutes, so I don't want to take too much of your time, but I'm also going to be linking all this to how we do the college process here at Rockridge, and LCPS in general, in connecting it with a common application. So the home, in here you have anything that has to do with, universities. They like to post information about what is it they like to be a surgical technologist, and these are good things for students who don't know what they want to do, or maybe they want to do something in medical. Then they can click on it and understand what it is to be in the life of whatever job. When I have colleges visiting Rockridge, you will see that on events. So if I click on events right now, your child will be able to set up, or register for the event that are selected here. Some of them are just LCPS related, such as this one is the college fair this Sunday. This one is Rockridge selected, anything that has to do with a purple. So today we have Columbia University coming at 12 p.m. These sessions are open to sophomore all the way to seniors. Freshmen yet it's too early, and I want to make sure that they stick to their classes and they're not, leaving too much. But These are very important ones if they want to ask questions to the representative. So going to the college fair, there's tons of people, and sometimes asking the question, you're not going to get the lengthy answer or detailed answer because they have so many students that they have to see in a couple of hours. So having the visits at the school is important because you can have a one-on-one with a college rep. And most of the time, these college reps are the one reading the college applications. So the more you do a better, you do a good, impression and ask the right questions, the better it is for the college application. All right, so here, this is all basically the same thing. Scores and performance, this is where the students can actually add their GPA and SAT that they're getting along the line. So they can add ACT goal score or add the ACT score and SAT as well. If they have a test score from AP, they can add that there. And the reason it's here is because it's going to keep those data in. And once you add a college in your schooling, it will tell you if it's a reach, a target, or fallback. So, or more like target. Oh my gosh, I'm finding the right words here. School search, you'll see it here. It will tell you reach, target, and focus on the good college that is for their grades. So now right now I'm a colleges right now, school search. You have access to this and you can see all this information. You will be able to see as well when the student is starting to do the college applications. Now, here, the way we do it, there's two roads in a way. The student has to submit the college application on Common App, and I'll go into that in a bit, and also has to add that information onto SchooLinks, but also request the letters of recommendation on SchooLinks, and the school counselor will be sending all of that package on SchooLinks directly to the college. Meanwhile, the responsibility of the student is also to submit a Common App application where all the colleges are listed and send that in on a timely manner. Both will merge eventually to the college, and the college will be able to download both of these information from SchooLink and Common App. So this is how we work. Okay. Going back to the school search here, if I were to do college application, the students will have to log in here to connect with Common App, as you see on the left-hand side. Once you click in here, it will create an account, and the account will become this. Please let me know if you don't see it. Right now, I'm sharing the Common App dashboard. Are you able to see it? Looks like it is. So the Common App dashboard is where every student will have to add their colleges. So for example, I'm under my colleges and I want to add another college. Let's say Penn State, and add it. So this is all the student has to do. There's nothing the parents has to do. The students, the responsibility lies on the student. It's a student-driven platform. When you go back to my colleges, Penn State should be over here, right there. Now, how do I apply to a college? It will be Penn State, and then start going into answering all of the questions here. FERPA, you probably heard that a lot. It's making sure that we are able to, you allowing us and the university to receive that information, which is transcript, Common App content, and everything else. So this is basically a privacy information, and you have to allow, the student has to allow that. Once all the questions have been completed, this will become a green check mark. And then all of this has to be completed as well. And you'll see the writing portion. This is the essay that we all talk about. This is essay specifically for Penn State. But not all of the colleges will ask for specific college essay. So this might be available sometimes it's not, depending on the university's requirement. And then we have Common App, main profile. So this Common App tab is very important for the students to fill it up very accurately, just because it is the first glimpse of a transcript, especially when it comes to education tab. They will ask, hey, when did you start? How many students are in your school, senior class? What are your grades from, if you have middle school, grades that were high school level, could you add them in? All of these things have to be added. And then you have the other writing portion, which is the one that the students work with their English teacher here at Rockridge to work on the essay. This is the main essay that they just have to select, copy, paste, and add in here. So once they're done with this tab, they have to go on to My Colleges, finish their information from all the universities they want to apply to. And at the end, they will be able to submit the application. There's a fee to pay, and then you're able to submit. Now going back to my SchooLinks, so this is as the information is added on Common App, this will automatically populate. If you finish an application, that application will move directly and automatically to completed and pending. So that's basically what it is as far as the college application process. What we do at Rockridge is that we actually meet with every seniors as a mandatory meeting. So the school counselors will have a meeting. It's actually going on right now until the 27th of September to go over this process. So they're not just being thrown. We're going with them through the process on every time that we have a meeting, and they can meet with me and I sit down with them to make sure that they are doing all the little steps on the Common App. Same thing for the essay. I'm able to give them a little perspective on that. If they come with their essay, I give them a feedback. That's another thing that I can do. So I highly suggest to encourage your students to come and see me. They can simply email me and let me know when they want to meet with me. Now, for students that are not seniors yet, but they want to kind of explore what they want to do, I highly suggest assessments on their activities. And that is because there are several different tests, 10 minutes little survey and assessments for them to understand what they want to do in the future. I'm not saying 100% that they will know 100% what they want to do, but it's a guide. Finding your path is one good one because it suggests career clusters based on their personality. I do like the top skills just because knowing your skills will allow the student to figure it out, how to write an essay or how to write your resume and what to emphasize, what kind of skills to emphasize in the resume, things like that. Sometimes they may know that they're good at math, but they don't know how to articulate, their science and their logical skills and things like that. So having that articulated option with the top skills can help them understand that. Learning style, that's to find out as well, how do they learn? And of course, discover your campus style. This is something interesting because they can find out, do they want to be in a big college? Do they want to be in a rural college? Do they want to be, with lots of group interactions, or do they want to be doing research, things like that? So that will kind of tell them and guide them. I highly suggest the students to do that either on an every year basis if they're starting as freshmen, or maybe every 5-6 months, because things change as they grow and they mature. Their answers will change. And then you have finances. I wanted to quickly mention that because scholarship matching is something that can help you determine, what what scholarships are available. Now, applying to scholarship mainly is done in the senior year. There are very, very, very few scholarships that are available for the junior level. But even if you were to apply to junior level scholarships, that money would not be available until you graduate and then you have proven that you have good grades and things like that. So scholarships are available to apply now for seniors until June, actually. So the way you can do it is, I already went through the scholarship matching questions, so you should have an onboarding portion to match your demographic or matching the type of majors they want to do. But also, if you go to district posted, these are all the scholarship posted by our administration, where they receive donors that want to propose scholarships to students. And they're all here. So if we were to click on Proactive Rising Senior Scholarship from Going Merry, they will find out their description, and they ask for, a general information first of all. And then when to apply is on the apply button. They send you to the third party website. All right, it's taking a bit of a moment, but it's probably going to another website. Here you go, Going Merry. So they give $1,000 and then they tell you how to apply. And this one is pretty cool because it doesn't ask for an essay. So these are the things that you want your student to focus on, those that are easy first right now, because it's going to be so busy during the application process of colleges that you may want to focus on easy applicable scholarships. And then once the application deadlines are over in January, February, they can start focusing on those that are really difficult, where they ask for scholarships, where they ask for essay, letters of recommendation, etc., that require more time from them. Okay, I am going to stop here. I want to make sure that I'm getting all the questions. Hello, you have your microphone. You can undo it. You can unmute if you'd like. If you want to ask me questions, you're more than welcome to. And this will be posted on the newsletter next Friday. But I highly suggest that you go log into your parent view, click on SchooLinks, and kind of navigate the information on your end. You can do the search for colleges, and then dig deeper a bit if you have your child, next to you and they access the SchooLinks. Are there any questions? Okay, well, I will be sending this recording over for next week newsletter. In the meantime, have a great rest of your day, and thank you for coming.